someone who is actually innocent, like Brendan Dassey. When you have an innocent person sentenced to life behind prison, that's exactly the situation that the clemency power was tailor-made to address. This is a case that federal judges have called a profound miscarriage of justice, and we're calling on Governor Evers to remedy that injustice today.
Hi, welcome everybody. I did this kind of impromptu live because well, today is Erekose, Richard McAdams' birthday, and I just wanted to share some thoughts that were on my heart and mind this morning. And then also share a video. I made the video last year, so the video is already on the channel. If you guys also want to go look at it on the channel. But I just wanted to share some thoughts. I'm bad with time and dates, so I might be very wrong when I say, but I think it's been 2 years now since he's passed. This is, I think, maybe his second birthday from us. And it's just so crazy to me that one, that he's still gone. When the day that I found out that he passed, I was in very much denial. I thought it was a weird, like really awful and weird joke, but it really wasn't. It's just it's been crazy that he's been gone this whole time. And yeah, he was a big inspiration to a lot of us supporters. I didn't know him very well personally. We spoke maybe here and there, if even. I met him at the 2019 rally, and he was live, and I kind of like waited until I did the creepy thing that I joke about doing, where I kind of just looked at him from a distance. I was like, oh my God, it's Erekose. And then I waited until there was nobody really around him, and there was never a moment he wasn't live, I don't think. Like, I think he was live the whole time, and I was kind of very nervous. I hadn't started a YouTube channel yet. I wasn't super comfortable. It was the first time at the Manitowoc rally, not rally. Like, I've been to other Brendan rallies, but this was the first time at the Manitowoc rally. So I was very nervous, and I kind of like ambushed him from behind and handed him a little painting I did. I don't know if I still have the painting, or a painting of it, but I gave those out to people that year for free. Just as I don't know, just as something I wanted to do for everybody. These little free Brendan Dassey paintings. I gave it to him, and I guess he's awkward too. So like I was just like, here, and then I kind of like scurried away, and then he was kind of like, thank you. And but I don't know, like I didn't really notice if he like admired the painting or anything, but it wasn't until after his passing when I noticed that he did put it up in his back wall in his YouTube studio. So that kind of touched my heart after the fact. I mean, I kind of felt, I don't know, I feel all sorts of things about this whole thing. So I wish I gotten to know him better, like everybody else did, or not everybody else, but like how Linda knows him. He seems like a really great guy. But as a supporter, I will say that he is a big inspiration to me as a supporter, because what he did as a supporter was very profound. He with his YouTube channel. So that's the other thing. If you guys want to check out his YouTube channel, it's still up. He's very, it's still, I mean, I think it still gets views and stuff. Like, it's very good content. He, I believe it's called Erekose on Making a Murderer. So here, let me. So if you guys want to check out his channel, you know, he's got some great videos on the case. He's reviewed all sorts of different kinds of stuff. And he was starting to get into other things too. So yeah, I would definitely check it out. Erekose on Making a Murderer. But yeah, he was an amazing supporter. One of the things he did was, I don't know if you guys noticed in the sorry, I don't know if you guys noticed, or some of us older in the community noticed, but he made actually these t-shirts that talk about the control question for Brendan. Ask me about the control question. And one of the pictures I actually have up on this video for the back cover of the, here, I'll just bring it up because I actually saved the picture while I was making the picture, but hold on. But yeah, he was talking about the control question, and that's in his videos, and it's actually something that is really significant in Brendan's case, is because Brendan didn't obviously know things, and they asked him a control question, and he obviously failed it, but they kind of ignored it. But he has this T-shirt that he created that it was only limited supply. I didn't get the chance to get one. I wasn't big on YouTube when he was on YouTube. Not until after his, yeah, I got on YouTube with Linda before he passed, and then I was more on it then, but I was kind of hoping Linda would be up and join me, because I know she would have more to say as far as him as a friend. But as a supporter, he was amazing. Yeah, this is the t-shirt. Ask me about the control question. So there he is, and there's Steve Drizzen, and there's Laura Nyrider. He went to, I believe it was Australia, and I might have a better picture. No, do I? Do I not? Oh, now it's not going to pop up. Of course. Oh, that's why, because I didn't open it from the folder. Radio silence. But yeah, this was him and Paul Capaldi. I believe they were in Australia during this, and they went and saw Steve Drizzen and Laura Nyrider when they did their speaking tour in Australia. So that was pretty cool. That's where that picture, I believe, came from, was when they met, and he gave Steve Drizzen that shirt. There's him at the rally. This is the rally that I met him at. There he is. So but yeah, he an amazing person, amazing supporter, and I know I miss him as a supporter, and in what he did for Brendan and for Stephen. I know his loss is really profound amongst his close friends, people like Linda, Paul. Hey, Carrie. But yeah, so enough of me talking. We'll go ahead and play the video.
I have been doing YouTube videos since roughly August, September of 2016 about that's it. My passion for this is going to pull me through, and it did. It has. I get a lot of messages from people because I've become pretty popular on YouTube, and I get a lot of messages from people asking me to look at things and that. It's also important to remember to take time for yourself, so I also do that as well. But it's something that is a very big deal to me. I talk about it often, is don't just react. Dig into the documents, educate yourself, know what you're talking about. We don't want to be seen as name callers, we don't want to be seen as troublemakers. That's not what we're looking for. So that's what I would encourage everybody out there is, outraged as you may be, measure it. Criticize what you have a problem with, but do not make it personal or anything of that sort. Be understanding of each other, be kind to each other.
So yeah, like I said, I made that video last year for his birthday, and I didn't really, I didn't really make another one. I felt like to make another one, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, I just also want to say that my heart and love goes out to everyone who's hurting today. I know it might be a hard day, and I hope that people can celebrate today in a way, celebrate for him. Yeah, he was an amazing supporter. Like I said, go check out his channel, Erekose on Making a Murderer. He's got some really great stuff on there on Brendan and Stephen. Here we go. Oh, it's not what we need. Yeah, here's all his videos. He talks about other things too. You know, there's other things that he talked about. Here's a the last time, the reason why I thought it was a joke that he died, because the day before he died, me and Linda were on a live together, and he popped into the chat, and this is what he was actually talking about. He was talking about an event that he wanted to do in Madison in October in front of Governor Evers' office. He was very passionate about Brendan. He supported both guys, but he was just very passionate about Brendan, and he wanted to have a little rally in October in Madison. And I was planning on going to it. He died like literally the next day after that live. And then that kind of just didn't happen, unfortunately. And I think that's kind of, for me personally, that's why I'm really big on the Madison. I don't know, it just feels like it's for him too, you know, like the rally in Madison is also kind of for him. Because that's something he really wanted to do. And I'm proud to do it. You know, his Aunt Sherry sent me a button that has Erekose's face on it. And I'm very proud to wear it at the rally and bring Erekose with me. Hi. Hi, Roxana. Hi, Claire. Yeah, he was a human just like the rest of us, but I've never heard a bad thing about him. So, And from my experience of interacting, like I said, I was never close with him. It was very, I'm a very shy person. Sometimes if I'm not comfortable, I become very like chronically shy, and I think he was too. So there really wasn't anything, you know what I mean? Unless it had something to do directly like with Brendan or something, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird how to explain it with me. Like if I consider it, like I used to work in food service and at the hospital and stuff like that, so I interacted with a lot of people, and in my brain, even though I'm a shy person, in my brain I'm like, that's my job. You know, you got to do your job. And I kind of consider what I do for Brendan my job. So like when it comes to communicating with other people about Brendan, that doesn't bother me. But anyway, it's just different when it comes to personal stuff. But yeah, I was shy, he's shy. So when we did interact in person, it was very brief, very like, here's your painting, and then I ran away. So I wish that I wish I got to know him better, because he seems like a really amazing person like that. But yeah, he's got lots of stuff on here, years worth of stuff. For you guys to look at, to go over when it comes to all sorts of different cases, not just Brendan's case. He talked about a lot of different things, as you can see. Talked about George Floyd. He did an interview with Amanda Knox. Isn't that amazing? Amanda Knox. Just all sorts of stuff. I'm trying to see Ricky Kidd, which Ricky Kidd did this challenge, We Are Resilience, which I thought was amazing. Hey! Hi, shaken but not stirred. But yeah, he did this amazing, Ricky Kidd did this amazing thing when he came, okay, back up a bit. Ricky Kidd is a wrongfully convicted man who spent 23 years incarcerated in St. Louis, my first state, for a crime he didn't commit, and then he got out. Ricky Kidd is another big inspiration for me as far as how he views life and what he does. He's a motivational speaker. I would love to interview Ricky Kidd on this channel, you know, and ask him all sorts of questions, because he's just an amazing, and him and his wife are amazing people, and I follow them on social media, and I'm just like in awe with everything they do. But anyway, Ricky Kidd, when he came out, he immediately like got to work, because there's so many people wrongfully convicted, and he knows it, and he just wanted to make a difference. And so one of the things he did was the We Are Resilience challenge, where you I forget exactly what it was. There was t-shirts involved and stuff like that, but you know, that was pretty cool that Erekose jumped. Erekose was one of those people, I felt like, that if it was good and wholesome and helped another human being, he was all for, especially with wrongful convictions. You know, if you came to him with anything, he would support it like that. You know what I mean? So there's that. And then he loves Stacy Seabrook's music. He loves Stacy Seabrook's music. I like Stacy Seabrook's music, but yeah, then there's Dawn King. Here's Sydney. I'm not sure what her last name is, but her name is Life's Good, and she's on Facebook. I follow her on Facebook too. He did an interview with her. Her brother was murdered And that was for Mammothon. He was big on the Mammothon thing too. He really enjoyed doing Mammothon. So yeah, and he had this sign here. That sign that I showed you guys with Paul Capaldi, he had that sign. He took it everywhere he went, and he always constantly took pictures of him wearing that sign, or not wearing, but holding that sign wherever he went. And so he went to a lot of places, and that sign is kind of iconic. He went to rallies with it. He went to all sorts of places. This sign, yeah, he took it everywhere he went, and he would whip it out with whoever he was with and show it off. He was just such a big and profound supporter for the cause and for their freedom, and he did a lot of amazing things like that. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of beautiful people out there and in heaven. Yes, absolutely. I just also want to say another supporter I found out a few days ago. She also had passed away a few days ago. I don't know if people really knew her. Her name was let me see if I can say it correctly with my Cheshire Mercury on YouTube. I won't say her actual real name because I don't want to dox her or anything, but she was she was another person that I interacted with here on the YouTube streets. She seemed very nice. We were friends on Facebook. She seemed like a really awesome person, and I just want to extend my condolences to her and her family. It kind of took me off guard it was like a day or two ago when I found out that she passed, and another really awesome supporter, you know. I a lot of supporters, I guess, have I guess that's life though, right? But there was something Linda told me. Maybe I'm mistaking this in my head, but I did want to say this one last thing about Erekose is that Erekose was a supporter of supporters as well. And I think he was a big inspiration to Linda like that. And I think that's something very important to do. You know, we all don't have to be best friends or get along like that, but just, you know, I do support what other supporters do, as far as their campaigns and stuff like that, whether they want me to be involved in it or not. Like, I'll always be 100% for Brendan, and if it's positive and helps Brendan, then I'm for it, you know? And that's something that I feel like I learned through Erekose. So thank you for that, Erekose. You were an inspiration to us all. And that being said, yeah, that said, it threw me off guard. Every time somebody goes, it throws me off guard, to be honest with you. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good, positive day. Let's do something nice for Erekose in remembrance of him. And for Cheshire Mercury and all the other people we've lost along the way. Let's do something positive for Brendan or Steven, or for your community, even for your family, for yourself. Do something beautiful and loving and put that vibe out there for them, because they're not here to do that. anymore. So I'm starting to get choked up, so I'm gonna go. I'll be back later tonight with Linda and Pete for Positively Brendan, so I hope to see you all there. And God bless everybody. And let's keep doing amazing things for everybody out there.